Hello in your video reader. The history of candle making. The art of making candles has been around since primitive times. Of course, as time went by they become much different in design than what they were back then. In the early days, candles were a necessity for heat and light. Today they serve as decorations, wonderfully smelling mechanisms in our homes, and offer light for romantic dinners and baths. The first known use of candles is not completely known. The remains of clay candle holders that date back to 4 BC have given us the knowledge that they have been in use for a very long time. Clay candle holders were found in Egypt. Candles were used in ancient times in both China and Japan. These candles were made of wax extracted from insects and seeds. The taper candles of India were made from the wax extracted from boiled cinnamon. Candles are not known to exist in America until 1 AD. It is believed Native Americans burned oily fish and the back of the cherry tree. In the 1800s, candle makers felt the wick was the weakest area of the candle as well as the cause for defective burning patterns. A braided wick was developed in 1825 that seemed to greatly improve the burning of several types of candles. By 1830, a process was in place to make candles using paraffin wax and molds. These candles were good quality and burned well. As gas and electricity were introduced, the candle making process continued to evolve. It became much easier and faster to melt the paraffin wax. It is believed that the reason so many of the elements of candle making stayed the same, including the hand-dipping process, is because the popularity of candles diminished with the introduction of electricity. Today, candle making is a well-known art form. For small businesses that make their candles at home, candles are now used more for luxury and pleasure than for light or heat. The candle industry continues to grow with new types of candles being introduced all the time. The amount of colors, fragrances, and types of candles to choose from in the marketplace is absolutely amazing. Candles are a very common home decorating item. They are used to accent any room in your house. They are a common centerpiece for dinner parties and formal occasions. The unity candles that are presided over at many weddings hold a deep sense of tradition. The art of making candles has definitely changed over time. If you are interested in trying your hand at it, choose a candle that is fairly easy to make, such as container candle or the pillars. This will allow you the chance to get used to the process. There are several good candle making kits available for a low price, as well as books to give you tips and assistance along the way at www.homecandlekits.com.